Good afternoon, everybody. Just making a live video about the tornadic storm that just went through New Orleans. It is currently still over the city. It's over the northeastern side of the city. Still has a tornado warning on it. Expires within 10 minutes. Definitely a tornado warning remains in effect until 4:30 p.m. Central Time for Central Orleans Parish. And at 4:11 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located east New Orleans, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Definitely a damaging tornado, radar confirmed. So we're definitely looking at locations impacted include New Orleans, East New Orleans, and Lakefront Airport. This includes the following interstates: Interstate 10 in Louisiana between mile markers 241 and 248, and Interstate 510 between mile markers 1 and 3. And definitely stay in your tornado shelter, guys, if you guys are definitely in there. Don't come out until this storm does pass. Definitely, if you are to the northeast of New Orleans, definitely take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest level of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you're outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. So definitely a strong tornado was recorded here in New Orleans, guys. Justin and I mentioned this a couple days ago that there would be the strong potential for tornadoes here in New Orleans. So definitely be on the lookout for this, guys. It definitely looks like on radar. Let me see if we can pull this back up again. It still looks like to be pretty strong. It looks like it is currently sitting. Let me get some velocity measurements here. We still have a little bit of rotation here, guys, so right in here. This is just to the northwest of lower 9th Ward, but definitely looks like a confirmed tornado that went through New Orleans, and it is heading off or ejecting off to the northeast. It looks like it is heading towards Pearlington, Eden Isle as well, and then eventually up into Shoreline Park. So guys, definitely be on the lookout for this. This looks like to be a strong tornado. It looks like to be recycling at the moment. And New Orleans is about to get hit with another storm here, guys. This system looks pretty strong as well. It has a little bit of a kink in the line. This is let me see here. This is southwestern New Orleans. This is down by Woodmere, Harvey, Uptown, Greta, Timberland, and it looks like it's going to head through the heart of New Orleans. So New Orleans was impacted by a tornado, guys. Definitely pray for those impacted by this storm. We'll definitely have to see. We'll have to check the actual archives and see what happened here. Let me see here. Let me actually open Radar Omega. Currently using Radar Scope, but we'll definitely take a look at Radar Omega as well, just to guys get some radar archive images. So we're going to exit. We're going to get rid of Radar Scope here for a minute. And we're going to go into Radar Omega. But guys, yeah, if you're definitely in New Orleans currently, definitely stay in position. If you are in a tornado shelter, definitely hunker down. You still have another storm coming up from the southwest. Let's take a look at this. And it definitely was a confirmed tornado, guys. Let's get the radar image up here. Let's see what we can do here. We can get this up. There we go. We'll go directly into this storm system here. Oh yeah, definitely still a confirmed tornado on the ground. It looks like it is actually to the looks like it's right over the Bayou National Wildlife Refuge, heading up towards Green Ditch and Pike Fork. So definitely stay in your tornado shelter, guys. This is an observed tornado. It was definitely a pretty strong one at that. It looks like it originated right down here by Harvey. This would be right along the bus route 90, right down by looks like West Bank. Definitely went through MacArthur Avenue, up through 4th Street, and eventually made its way all the way up through looks like Patterson Drive, yeah, and definitely right across the Mississippi River there, guys. So near Holy Cross, up through St. Claude Heights as well. But it definitely looks like the tornado is still on the ground. Expires in 7 minutes. This looks like it's starting to form another tight couplet up here. Definitely towards Pike Fork, just to the southwest of that, guys. So it's definitely an intense cell. Let's take a look at the radar reflectivity. And oh yeah, the tornado is definitely going strong here, guys. I'm actually surprised that they haven't extended this tornado warning. I believe they're definitely going to. It's definitely a very, very strong system. You can see it is bowing out right here. So right in here, guys, it looks like the tornado would be sitting right about here. So this is just to the west of Green's Ditch. So it's definitely very, very strong. Look, if you're in Pike Fort and up points to the northeast up through Pearlington, definitely get in your tornado shelter. This is a potentially dangerous situation here, guys. You can see the outflow feeding into this system as well. You can see the rear flank downdraft wrapping around. Let's see here. And yeah, the tornado is definitely sitting right in here, guys. I'm surprised they haven't extended this warning. They should extend this warning further off to the northeast, especially in Pike Fort and up through Pearlington. Man, it definitely looks strong. Let me see if we can do some archive images. Let me see here. We don't need to go back to September. We need today's date. So we need the 14th. And we need... Alright. We need the 14th here. Oops. I went a little too far there. There we go. That's what we needed right there. Let's see here. See if we can do 100 frames. We will change the time. We'll go back 3 hours. See if we can load this data up. Take a look at how this tornado formed and came through New Orleans. It is definitely still going strong. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's see here, guys. See if we can get the radar archive to load up. I bet you that weather was completely wild down here in New Orleans at the time as this tornado came through. But it was definitely an observed tornado. Looks like damage to buildings 2 miles west of Chalmette, Louisiana. This is the emergency manager report. It definitely looks like it went through the southeastern side of New Orleans. Let's take a look at this archive data. See what we can see. Definitely want to get an eyeball on it and make sure this is actually confirmed. to go. Take a look at this system coming up. Man, that has strong rotation on it for sure. Alright, let's see if we can get this to load properly. Man, there's some strong cells coming on shore for definitely. I can definitely see where that tornado definitely formed there. There we go. Yep, right there, guys. Definitely a hook echo. Definitely pronounced. And right here, yeah, oh yeah, there was definitely a tornado coming through there, guys. I definitely believe when they say it was confirmed for sure. Let me take a look at, let's see here. We'll speed this up a little bit. Oh yeah, that's definitely confirmed there. Look at that wraparound. That went right over Gretna there, up through Algiers on the southeastern side of New Orleans. See if we can get the velocity measurements. Oh yeah, that was definitely a confirmed tornado, guys. Right there. Man, it blew up. And it continued off to the northeast. It actually lifted a little bit. Looks like it lifted right around, right above the lower ninth ward. It lifted a little bit, but then it definitely came back down just slightly to the north and northeast by the Irish Bayou. But there was definitely a confirmed tornado in New Orleans at the time. I want to see the correlation coefficient. Let's see here. Make sure this loads properly. Let's take a look at this storm. Oh yeah, there was definitely a CC drop. Definitely lofting some debris. So it definitely started near West Wego, Arrow, Harvey, Gretna. Let's take a look at that here once it comes up. Yeah, there was definitely a confirmed tornado. Went through lower ninth ward. Pushed off to the northeast near Michoud. So guys, yeah, if you definitely live in New Orleans, I definitely hope that you guys are doing okay down there. That was a pretty massive storm that came through. We have one just dumping rainfall on top of the city right now. You guys are actually in a flash flood warning. So this is for North Jefferson Parish in southeastern Louisiana, Orleans Parish, northwestern St. Bernard Parish, and north central St. Charles Parish. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1.5 and 2.5 inches have already fallen. The rainfall's expected rate is 2 to 3 inches in 1 hour. So additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. So definitely this was a confirmed tornado and tons of flooding in the area. So this is definitely not a good situation for New Orleans. Justin and I did talk about this situation yesterday and the day prior. The storm that did produce that tornado is up to the north This is just impacting Wiggins, heading up through DeSoto National Forest. The tornado is definitely still possible at this point. So we're definitely looking at the potential for another spin up. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and possibly some quarter-size hail. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Impacted locations include Wiggins, Perkinson, and McHenry. So definitely get into your shelter, your safe place, guys. This storm will be on top of you very, very, very quickly. And it does look like it is trying to spin up another tornado here. You can see this nice inflow notch coming in just to the southeast of Wiggins. Heading into, looks like Big Level, and eventually into the DeSoto National Forest, up to the northeast, eventually into, looks like Leaf. So definitely take shelter, guys. Let me see if there's any velocity measurements here. Yeah, right in here, guys. There could be a possible tornado developing near McHenry up through Perry, going through the Big Level area. So definitely get in your tornado shelter. In DeSoto National Forest, if you guys are out there or near that area, near Deep Creek, definitely head into a sturdy shelter. Yeah, that was a confirmed tornado in New Orleans. Definitely not a good situation. We'll definitely have to take a look at some of the videos. I'm sure there was probably some video that came out of that event. All right. Let's see here. Let's move off to the northeast, guys. This is near Avera and Clark, and as well as Old Avera. Tornado warning definitely in effect for the next 24 minutes. So 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles north of McLean, or 12 miles southeast of Richton, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So definitely get into your tornado shelter if you live in Greene County here, guys. It looks like it is expected to move over mostly rural area. However, conditions can definitely rapidly change. Let's take a look at, looks like Brandon is up here. Definitely on this storm. Brad and Brandon up here. But yeah, guys, definitely not a good situation for New Orleans. Definitely a confirmed tornado. We definitely hope that everyone is safe. It looks like it did go through the southeastern side of New Orleans. So Dark Waters, if you're listening, I hope you're doing okay. And all of our listeners here that are from the New Orleans area and within the Louisiana area down here, we definitely, our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. But all right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here and record a video about the winter weather situation to the north as